Hey everyone, Dwayne here with DwayneCotton.com and Dwayne Cotton Facebook page and wherever else you're watching this. Hey, right now I just wanted to say hello. I haven't been here in a while. We're going to start our weekly broadcast of DwayneCotton.com and all the cool things that we're doing with Service Secrets Academy, as well as all of our business coaching and just free information, stuff that we're giving out there, that stuff that we have done in the past. And I want to talk about that in a minute. My book, Driven. If you haven't seen a copy of my book, Driven, it's very cool. As an entrepreneur, there's a lot of things that we can take from others. There's a chapter 20 in here, No Man Walks Alone, or no person walks alone, I should say. And those are the things that as we grow and we move into different levels of our business, if you start reading, whether you're reading or an audio book or learning from someone, taking a course from someone who has actually done it, right? Not just talked about it, but done it, then you can take what they've learned and then take it to the next level. Not everyone has to start at zero. And that's the thing that seems common sense. Should I even have to say that? How many people do that? How many people seem to, it's like Groundhog Day, right? Every day they're starting from zero, starting from the ground up. And you need to take what you've learned yourself and take what you've learned from others and expand and grow. It seems like common sense, but every single day I hear stories of people and it's obviously they're not doing it. So anyway, my book, Driven, takes the idea of something, a goal that I had, something material that I saw when I was 13, put it in the back of my mind and my subconscious, and it kept me thinking about it. So all of the things that I seemed to do early on was to manifest that goal. And see, that's what a lot of people don't think is once you embed an idea in your subconscious, then all of the small actions that you take, it's the law of attraction, it moves you closer to that goal. And that's something that you have to understand. How does the law of attraction work? You don't just think of it and you get it. Yeah, kind of, but it's more than that. The law of attraction is in business is when you have an idea or you have a goal, a dream with a deadline is, or the date, a dream with a deadline is a goal. When you have this thing that you want to accomplish, and you put it in your subconscious, all of the daily actions that you do, you find yourself doing, are there to move you closer to that goal. That's how the law of attraction works. It's not just thinking about it and it just poof shows up out of nowhere. You actually have to work for it, but you have to know where you're going. I tell my wife a lot of times, it's like everything that we do, we have to have a destination. Because if you don't, it's like getting in your car, going on vacation, and you end up where you end up. I hope you like where you're going. You put that address and put that destination in the GPS, you're going to know when you're going to get there within a few minutes, or depends on traffic in our area, maybe a few hours. But you're going to know where you're going, how long it's going to take to get there. And, you know your route. With a goal, you might not know exactly when you're going to accomplish it, but you're constantly measuring. And what you measure, you can change, you can modify, you can fix. So if we don't think about every single day that perfect goal or that ideal goal that we have, or that destination we want to take our personal life or our family or our business, then if you don't do that, then guess what? Every day you're working hard, maybe you're stressed out if you're not running things right, you don't have a system in place, and every day you're starting over. I mean, not literally, but you feel like fundamentally you're starting over. If you don't have that destination, and if you're not measuring each step of the way, you're going to find yourself just spinning your tires. So you have to measure every single day to make sure that what you're doing is working. If it's not working, you've got to tweak it. There's the analogy that if you're driving down the road and you turn your steering wheel 1 inch to the right and you're driving 10 feet, it's no big deal. But if you're driving across the country, it's a huge deal. I mean, like, you're going to be potentially thousands of miles off course. Best analogies with a plane. A plane starts in California, headed to Hawaii, 1 degree off, and you're not finding that island of Hawaii. So every single day, you have to measure where you are and see the goal. You always have to remember where you're going. That's why whiteboards or vision boards or any number of things that they're called works, is because if you take a picture of that goal or that dream house or that job or whatever it is, and you put it on this wall and you put it on this board, that doesn't mean you're going to get it because you've cut it out of a magazine or printed it or whatever you've done and put it on the wall or even drawn it on the whiteboard. It's there because subconsciously you're reminding yourself why you're getting up, why you need to become better, faster, why your product needs to be better than the competition, why your service needs to beat everyone else in your space, why your system has to be better than everyone else in your industry, whether you're a bakery, a jewelry store, a heating and air company, a pet store. It doesn't matter. Whatever that you call a profession, whatever your job is, whatever your goods, product, or service is, it has to be better than someone else. Now, some of that is pricing, some is the quality of the product, the delivery of the product, or the service, and a lot of times it's a little bit of everything. So keep in mind that, hey, write that goal down, write it on a board. If you see a house that you want, right, cut it out, put it on that vision board, and then start thinking about your profession. Are you in a profession now that will get you there? Is it something that you're working for someone that if you started your own firm, your own company, would it get you there faster? Is it even possible? There's a lot to be said. Are you doing something that you even remotely like? I can tell you that not everything I do in business I like, but I know the ultimate goal. Now, in a perfect world, every single thing I do, I love. I've started a YouTube channel for my son and I have with this new Ford Bronco we're getting. And it's all about the experience of waiting to get it, get the emails when we take delivery of it, whenever we finally get it. And then when we go out into the wild, products and merchandise and different things like that. And we hope to take that space and increase the visibility around it. We hope to take some of the products that are on the market for people overlanding or camping and make them better. So that's going to become something else, but that's something I really, 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 really like. Everything else that we do, I'm passionate about, right? Whether it's buying houses, flipping houses, it's teaching people how to grow their service company. I don't care what it is. I am so invested in that, especially how to grow a service company, because when you've been there and done that, and you've seen the hurdles and the obstacles and all that cool, crazy stuff, then you know how to help people to avoid it. That gets me back to something I want to say in the very beginning, but I got on a roll and wanted to talk about it. Everything you see on this YouTube channel or Facebook, or Twitter, or wherever you're finding us, it's information, it's stuff that I've learned, stuff that I've done. It's not legal advice by any stretch of the imagination. It's anything you see on YouTube or social media, you can trust it, but you need to verify it, right? So I'm just telling you stuff that I've done and how I've put together sort of a team that makes things work for me. Picking your team, you need a good attorney. You need someone to advise you there, someone that knows taxes, and someone preferably that knows someone in that space that you're in. And you want to make sure that you build that good team so that you can build a solid company and help you get to your goals and help you accomplish your dreams sooner. So building a team is huge, but whatever you see here or anywhere else, you can trust it, but verify it. I'm just telling you stuff that I've done that worked for me. Who knows, maybe it'll work for you. So if you go to shopdwaynecotton.com, pick up my copy of my book, Driven. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, how I saw this car at 13, and what did I do between 13 and 17? How did that work out? What did I accomplish? And then what happened from 17 to 27? And then what happened from there until now? And everything is in this book is pretty cool. How you can take something physical and you can manifest it into something to help you achieve your goals. So maybe it's a house. If you have that dream house in Florida on the water that you envision, that you've got and it's a $5 million house, then that you have to improve a lot of things financially to get there. Well, in the process of improving financially to get to that point to buy that $5 million house, you're probably, if you're doing things right, and this is why channels like this are great, then you're experiencing the small things in life that make everyday life better as well. So if you can achieve that goal, then all those little incidental, unremarkable things in your life should be better as well. You can't live total chaos just to get to that goal, because then the destination is not worth the trip. So I am out for the day. Weekly, these videos, live streams are going to pop up. We're going to do them a lot more. We're going to actually go into detail. The next week's going to be about how to take your, or to cover how to take your service business, your heating and air conditioning business, and how to expand it from 1 truck to 2 to 5 to 10 to as many as that you want, and how you do it through the art and science of service. I will talk to you later. See ya. Bye.